Wear clothes that is breathable so your balls can get some air, you know what I'm saying? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about how men affect the health of a woman's vagina, or how men cause a woman's vagina to smell. Now this is gonna be a really quick video, nothing long, nothing drawn out, just straight to the point. Fellas, this one's for you. You know, in my previous video I spoke about what causes the vagina to smell, but now I want to talk specifically to men and how they contribute to the woman's vagina smelling. Now I keep talking about vagina because I want us to become comfortable talking about women's health. You know, for too long it's been tabooed and we kind of shy away from it and not discuss it. So let's dive right in. The first reason how a man contributes to a woman's smelling is by having too much sperm in the vagina. Now throughout sexual intercourse with grown folks, people of consenting age, you know, the man tends to ejaculate, but from the ejaculation the sperm stays in the vagina, or too much from having frequent sex. A lot of sperm is built up, and you know, sperm can live up to 5 days in the woman's vagina, and this sperm, if there's too much sperm inside, it can cause the vagina to smell. It can be the development of bacteria in the vagina. So sometimes, fellas, do us ladies a favor and just pull out, or if you don't want to pull out, use protection. The second way that a man can cause a woman's vagina to smell is, for a lot of men, they have yeast. Now they may have yeast and they don't know, or they may, and this yeast is materialized or shows itself in itching on the balls. When the balls or the ball sack starts to get itchy, then that's a sign that there's yeast buildup in the balls. So shave your balls, get rid of the hair that's down there, because bacteria is built up, and that bacteria can be passed on to the female and cause bacterial development as well, as we know will cause the vagina to smell. So yes, yeast buildup in men can lead to a woman's smell. Another way that a man contributes to a woman smelling is by wearing tight clothes. Now when you wear those tight underpants, those one that suck onto you, they may look good, but they're not good for your reproductive health, and it's not good for females. It's not good because it causes bacteria to develop. So tight clothes, women, stay away from tight clothes, but men, you also need to stay away from tight clothes, because the tight clothes that you wear also contribute to the female, can cause the female to smell, because you develop bacteria down there and then you're passing that bacteria on to your female counterpart. So what you want to do, you want to stay away from those tight boxes, you know, aerate down there. Sweat, because the clothes is so tight, it causes sweat buildup. So you know, there's a whole host of bacteria happening down there, bacteria activities taking place. So you just want to step away from that. Wear clothes that is breathable so your balls can get some air, you know what I'm saying? And this one is a really big one, fellas. Stop messing with multiple women at a time. Mixing body fluids can throw off a woman's pH. So for example, if you're over here messing with this person and then you go over here messing with that person, that causes once you mix these fluids, yeah, that can definitely throw a female off, throw her pH balance off, you know. So now she's not only dealing with you, she has to be dealing with the other person that you're involved with as well. Now this is not me trying to monitor your sex life or monitor what you do in your grown folks life. This is just me saying be mindful of what you're doing, because what you do sexually, if you're having unprotected sex, does not only affect you, but it also affects the other persons that you are involved with as well. So you always want to be mindful of that and know that, you know, I'm responsible for multiple people, and what you can do is just wear protection. It's simple as that. Wear protection. I'm not trying to regulate your sex life, but bro, you got to do something. You can't be mixing fluids over. Brothers, you need to get a primary care physician. It is surprising that a lot of men don't have a primary physician, just as though your female counterparts go to the doctor to get regular checkups and all of that. You need to do this also, because your health, your sexual health, your reproductive health, you have to keep a tab on that as well, because whatever you do will affect your partner in so many ways. And you also can pass on STDs to your partners, like trick. You cannot, a female cannot get a trick without having without a male. So you need to get yourself tested to make sure you're not walking around with trick and passing it on to these females out here. You need to take, it's not only, and I need men, I need you to understand this, that whatever happens to the woman, it's not only on her. Males are major contributors to the sexual or the reproductive or the overall health of a woman's vagina. If she is in relations with you, you are just as responsible for her vaginal health as she is. So you need to put yourself in a position to make sure that you are not out here exposing females to all type of things that will cause their vagina to have an odor. Because once that vagina start having an odor, you're like wanting to know what's going on, when in truth and in fact you may be the one causing it. So what I would implore you to do is find yourself a primary care physician to make sure that your health is good, you don't have anything passing on to and fro from yourself. The next thing is, brothers, you need to wash your hands. Wash your hands. A lot of you have filthy nails. Your fingers are dirty, but yet still you want to play with, or during intercourse you want to use your hands or whatever. You can't be doing that. That's nasty. You are causing bacteria in the female's system, the female vagina. You not taking care of, it's basically proper hygiene. Because if you're not washing your hands, you're not doing all of that, come on, you need to get your hands sorted out. Because a lot of men love to use their hands during intercourse, but yet still their hands are filthy. And ladies, if you got a partner and his hands is dirty as hell, his hands are messed up, don't let him put that near you down there at all. Matter of fact, he shouldn't even be touching you. You should be taking care of his hands. The health of your hands is very important. So bear that in mind. And this is not me trying to shame anybody, because I know people do different jobs, people work in different areas where they may not be able to upkeep their nails, but make sure your hands are clean. Just make sure your hands are clean. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that one. Right, as I segued out of the hands, I just want to touch on overall hygiene, because a lot of men, some men, not a lot, let me not say, don't practice proper hygiene. They don't take a shower, so they have all this going on with their body. They're not taking a shower. Your hygiene is just as important as a female's hygiene, because your hygiene plays plays a big role when it comes on to the female reproductive, the vagina. What you do with yourself affects the female. So make sure you're taking your regular bath, you're bringing down the skin of your reproductive organ and cleaning it properly, cleaning the top of it properly, because some of you guys don't know how to clean your, let me say, your penis. You've got to learn how to actually clean it. Playing with these ladies, don't be playing with these guys as it relates to their health, their hygiene. If they're not clean, don't be messing with them. You don't need no dirty fella around you. Another way that a man can affect a female's the smell of a woman's vagina is through oral sex. Now, a lot of men practice oral sex, but guess what? They don't have good oral hygiene. It all comes back to hygiene. Messing with somebody that's not serious about their oral health, you cannot be allowing this person to be performing oral sex on you. Let me just say, performing oral sex on you. And this conversation that we're having is for those of consenting age. I want you to understand that the conversation that we're having in this video here is for people of consenting age. So if you're not of the age of consent, you shouldn't even be having sex in the first place. So back to what I was saying is this: that you need to make sure that if somebody's going to perform oral sex on you or you are going to perform oral sex on somebody, you need to make sure that that person is up to par as it relates to their hygiene. You know, because if their hygiene is not up to par, then it makes no sense. You're putting yourself at risk for making yourself sick. You could get BV, you could get trick, all these things, which throws off the pH of your vagina and makes it more alkaline and make your vagina smell. So the oral hygiene is really important. You need to either go see your dentist. Go see your dentist. There's no going around it, because if you have bacteria in your mouth and you perform oral sex on a female, that bacteria is being transferred from your mouth to the vaginal area, which causes bacterial development. Now, also men, as it relates to oral sex and all of that, you need to make sure that you take care of your razor bumps, because with your razor bumps you may have bacteria in them. So you need to make sure you take care of that. So I hope that you're seeing this video is actually allowing you to see that you need to take your health, you know, in hand, your hygiene, your overall health in hand, because you not taking care of your health is significantly or can significantly affect a woman's health. And I just want to give a big shout out to this online page named Peculiar People Holistic. If you go on their website, there's a lot of information that you can find. The web is there. There's a whole host of information, but I definitely want to shout out Peculiar People Holistic on Instagram, and I'll put their thing right here so you could see their Instagram handle. So you should definitely check it out. You should definitely do your research. I am not a doctor by any means, but these are information that's out there, and as grown people we should take the time to figure out what's going on with us, what's going on with our partners, and with everything. It's over here, it's a learning platform, so there are gonna be topics here that may apply to you, they may not apply to you, but either way we're here to share information. And if I miss anything in the video, please don't forget to let me know about it down in the comment section. If I miss one way that a man can cause a female to smell, put it down in the comment section. Let's have a dialogue down there, you know, because we've been living in an age where people don't talk about a lot of stuff, but I've seen a shift in the paradigm where people are more open to have these discussions. So these are discussions that we will be having, and I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope your day is as wonderful as you are. And fellas, this is not me picking on you. This is just me sharing information, because I love the brothers, you know what I mean? I love the brothers and I want them to have the best of everything. So this is just information. You know, if your girl kind of have a little smell, you know, you should check yourself, or just have a conversation, because you never know what it is. It can be something big, can be something small, but get comfortable having the conversation. And again, as I said, I hope your day is as wonderful as you are, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all subscribe. Have a beautiful day.